Hey everyone, I'm back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I got a comment earlier today, and someone was telling me that they got they're kind of discouraged right now. They're their first week in, and it's really tough. And they're saying, hey, guess what? I'll just basically suffer it until I can't suffer anymore. But I really don't want you to suffer. If that's you and you're watching this video, please give me a call. We're going to try to work something out. I want to help you. Okay. So for everyone else, let's talk about what to watch out for when you're in the box truck business and you're out there on the road. You want to watch out for double brokering. Okay. These brokers will get a load off the load board and give you that load, and they're going to make money, and the other broker who originally posted the load has to make money as well. So you're getting almost peanuts for a load that you have to pay the fuel for to run. They don't have to pay the fuel because all they're doing is booking it. So you have to think about that. And then, you also have to think about, hey, not only do I have to pay the fuel, I might have to pay my factoring company, and I also might have to pay my dispatcher. So you're not making any money. And that's another point. Please know your bottom number. If you don't know your bottom number, you're not going to be very successful in this business. Know your bottom number. Sit down and calculate the minimum amount of money it will take to run a load for you and make it on a per mile basis. Now, I will also put a little photo or something at the end so you can kind of screenshot the formula that I use, and you can use that formula to work out your minimum rate. Now, it's not going to be down to the science, but it definitely will get you a good ballpark number on what you should say is your minimum. If you have a broker and they want to have you run a load for 95 cents, know if you can run that load for 95 cents and be profitable. Now, some people might have older box trucks that they're not making payments on, and the insurance is super low for them. So they might be able to run a load for 95 cents and be profitable. If that's not you, try not to take that load. And if you do take that load, think about what you have to give up to take that load. So it might mean less hotels so that you can take a cheaper load to get out of an area. And honestly, if there's only one person in the vehicle, you shouldn't be sleeping in a hotel anyway. We'll talk about that later. But know what you are willing to give up to take that load for less than your bottom number. Work that out. If you depend on other people to tell you what to do with your business, you're going to be in trouble. You have to know what you can take it for. If a broker wants you to take a load and you cannot afford to take that load at that reduced rate, say no. You might have to sit for a day. It's okay. But if you're running and you're running in the hole, it's still not good. But if you can see, okay, I can get out of this area if I give up X, Y, Z and still not go in but break even, take the load to get out of the area. Okay. And I know if I try to go into details, it's going to be very long, but just please know your bottom number. I will put a formula here. Know your bottom number. Another thing I wanted to talk about, I see a lot of people doing, buying stuff at the truck stop. Like, stop doing that. Okay. It costs a gallon of water is $2.49. If you go to Walmart and buy that same gallon of water, it's 89 cents. Okay. It might be $1.08 in some areas, but for the most part, it's going to be $1. Okay. For a gallon of water. Stop shopping at the truck stops. Plan ahead. If you know that you need supplies in your vehicle, buy supplies. Do not wait till you get to the truck stop to buy your snacks and your other supplies. And you shouldn't be having too many snacks anyway. But anyway, that's another topic for another time. But what I'm saying is every $5 or $10 or $15 you spend in the truck stop, that's taking away from your business. Okay. If you go ahead and plan yourself out properly, you can get meals and put them in your truck, like mashed potatoes and things you can heat up. I'm about to have dinner here in a little bit. You see, it's rice and soup. It's just little things. And okay, a belly full is a belly full. Really, for me, I'm a foodie. I love food and I eat food everywhere, right? But when I'm out here to make money. I'm not out here for fine dining, okay? Or for fast food dining or whatever. But I do know that if you want to set yourself up for success, you have to stop spending buku money in these truck stops. Please don't do it, okay? Another way to save money is to not run your truck overnight. So let's just say you park at a truck stop and it's hot and you're like, oh, I want my AC all night, and you run your truck all night. It's going to cost you money because you got to pay for that fuel. Okay. Or it's very cold and you're like, oh, I want to run my truck because I need the heater on. Buy yourself a sleeping bag. Okay, I have a 10-degree sleeping bag. I've tested it in lots of different temperatures, and I would say it gets uncomfortable at -7 degrees, but at 1 degree, 10 degrees, 15 degrees, it's always been warm. Okay, and sometimes I have to even take it off a little bit because it's too hot. But go ahead and find these simple tips and tricks to go ahead and save yourself money. I'll put this list at the end of the video as well, but just know that you have to minimize your expenses while you're out on the road if you want to be successful. You cannot spend money willy-nilly. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly, but if you have any questions, please use the phone number or use the email address to get in contact with me so I can go over it with you in detail. But where it says truck expenses at the top there, you want to put in the monthly expenses for the truck. So if your truck note is $1,200 and your insurance is $1,200, that number here, I put in here $2,400. The $10,000 is going to be representative of the amount of miles that you might average in a month. So I have 10,000 there. That works out to about 24 cents a mile. So the fuel per mile rate, I have $5.11 for a gallon of fuel, and that's diesel national average right now. You can use Google to calculate your diesel or gasoline national average. And here I'm writing that the truck is running about 8 miles per gallon. That'll give us about 63 cents per mile. Well, 64 cents per mile for fuel, which you can see that number is kind of high, right? And then driver pay, we're averaging that the driver is going to make about $250 a day, averaging about 500 miles per day. That's 50 cents per mile for the driver. And then for maintenance, this is if you own your own vehicle. The maintenance, we're going to say about $800 per month over that same 10,000 miles per month. That is about 8 cents per mile for your maintenance. That'll give you a minimum of $1.46 per mile to run that vehicle. Now, your numbers are going to be different from here. I just picked numbers out of the sky, okay? So you can see how to use this little spreadsheet I have here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to either put a link for this spreadsheet down in the bio, or I'm going to have you just drop your email address into the comment section, and I will email you the spreadsheet so you can plug your own numbers in there, and then that way you can get your minimum rate per mile. So that's all I have for now. I was going to go on the load board and show some loads, but I really don't have enough time right now for that. And I want to get to my dinner, but I'll probably do that in another video. So you can go ahead and drop your email in or do whatever it is to get this. You need this. This is something that you need. And if anything I've said today or anything I've done here on the screen was assistance to you, just go on ahead and like and subscribe. It does help my channel when you do that. But like I said, if you if you know someone who can use this video, go ahead and share it with them. But if you need this spreadsheet, this Excel spreadsheet, go on ahead and email me. If I don't have the link in the bio, email me and I will get this spreadsheet to you so that you can work out your minimum rate so that you're not running in the hole. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you've lasted this long, I really want to say I thank you. Thank you. Thank you.